On the fateful day in May 14, 2016, some poor kid's hoop dreams were broken, shattered, torn into pieces, and flushed down the toilet. That is after they were dunked on by a 15-year-old kid. Not no regular 15-year-old kid. 15-year-old Zion Williamson. Oh my God. And I actually feel bad for the kid that got dunked on. You know, he didn't deserve it. He might have actually been a good rim protector. It's just who he happened to be protecting the rim from that got him all f***ed up. And I just want to put it out there. You know, I just want to say the kid that threw that hoop is evil. He's the reason this kid mentally and spiritually gave up. Why would you know what I'm saying? If this was a crime, he's the co-conspirator. He's going to jail too. You even made bro's own teammates walk away in embarrassment. How do you sleep at night knowing you did something like that, man? But on the bright side, which isn't very bright, the kid can at least use the excuse that Zion wasn't really known like that yet. He didn't know what he was going up against. Why was he known like that yet? Well, the year before this, in the 8th grade, Zion actually looked like he was in the 8th grade and studied at a respectable 5'9". And by the time he was a freshman, well, he was 6'3". By watching this behemoth, you pick up 3 things very quickly. He likes to dunk, he will dunk, and he dunks like he hates the rim. So knowing those things, why would you jump with this Ronnie Coleman prototype? You were not going to say today, my nigga. Look at this goofy goober right here. He say today, but at what cost? His fucking right arm on, you feel? I say just accept 2 points are going on the board and get back on offense. Now Zion's on defense. And I'm not trying to make it seem like Zion was Thanos and he was some inevitable force back in the day, but he kinda was. Thanos had the Infinity Gauntlet and Zion had his windmills. Simple. Like, look at what he was doing, bro. Oh my God, bro. Does gravity not apply to this dude? How you almost 300 pounds moving like this? You jumping like Jordan, but you built like Ronnie Coleman. You feel? I know it's just the same, but I'm genuinely curious. This is an actual question. What did his parents put in his food? What was he fed as a child? You know it's bad when a kid goes viral just for matching up against him. Not stopping him. Cause trust me, he dragged his nuts all over that whole team. But based off the fact that this 5'6" 8th grader clapped in his face, he got his own 1 minute and 31 second mixtape on Ball's Life. And even reunited with Zion a few years down the line when he was in the NBA. But then again, the 8th grader did clap in Zion's face. That does take a lot of balls. So it might be a little, you know, it might be deserved, you feel me? Back to the main topic though. He was a high school sensation, the biggest since LeBron, and that's a pretty long time. And the proof was right there in the crowd whenever he dunked. You couldn't even keep them off the court sometimes. Just take a look at this dude making sure his Ferragamo belt's still on for the camera. How much would it be he put it on just for this moment?
Do you notice me? Do you notice me? Yeah.
Zion obviously didn't spawn him with all this hype though. Let's go back in time and visit a 15-year-old freshman Zion, aka pre-man-child Zion in a state championship game. First in Spartanburg history, by the way. During this very season, he averaged 24 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 blocks. Impressive for a 15-year-old. He sadly ended up losing that state championship game though, you know, but instead of drowning in his own sorrow, Zion learned from it. It was his version of Michael Jordan getting cut and LeBron's mom getting freaked out by his own teammate. A tragic event followed by a triumphant run is what I like to call it. Here's what his coach said young Zion did though.
And Zion stood up, a 9th grader with seniors on our team. He stood up with tears meeting at his chin and said, you know, we will never lose another state championship again. And we never did. We won the next 3.
His sophomore year, he averaged a light 28 points, 10 rebounds, 4 blocks, and 2.7 steals. A slight but necessary increase from his freshman season to win the first state championship in Spartanburg history. Inspirational, man. Like I said, a tragic event followed by a triumphant run. Now let's skip over to his junior year where this creature really blew up and took the scene by storm. He's now 16 and was 6'6" and 200-something pounds. It's even crazier when he claimed he put on 100 pounds between his freshman and junior year, as if that's a normal thing. This is what he said in the interview, and I quote, "Freshman year, I was small. I was 6', 375. Like, bro, I was small. And over the course of about 2 years, I picked up 100-some pounds. Like, I wouldn't know I was 250 until I stepped on the scale, and I'm like, oh, I'm 250. I don't even feel 250. I don't feel slow. You feel me? I'm big. I'm Zion. Oh my God, I get everything I want in life. You for real, bro?" That's what I mean by this life shit ain't fair. This was also the year he started going viral numerous times for each game. And trust me, every single one of those viral clips were well deserved. Cause sometimes, you know, you could look at a high school hooper and say things like, man, how many kids dunk and dribble like that and don't even sniff the league? Or he only doing this cause the competition's sorry. But Zion, he had a whole family stressing out. Grown men clutching their pearls. Like I said before, this 16-year-old was a man-child. He was a grown man having fun with little kids. Like physically, he's a grown man. Literally, he's still 16. During this junior season, he also went to an event called the Chick-fil-A Classic. And in one of the games, he went absolutely bonkers and dropped 53 points. Guess how much the other team scored? 53 points. And fun fact, a lot of the highs you see till this day are actually from this tournament. Even this one. After this, there was no denying his talent and colleges started taking notice. This is around the time where the Ball family started trending and Jam fan versus Jelly fan became a thing. Good times, man. Fast forward a little, February 25th, 2017, in the South Carolina State Championship game, Zion did what he does best. Dropped 51 points and dominated both sides of the floor. And he also started shooting a little too, brewing the criticizers wrong. This is when he became the #1 recruit in the 2018 class and averaged 36 points, 13 rebounds, goddamn, 3 steals and 2.5 blocks. After this, his IG followers started going through the roof. He's on Slam magazine, gets his own video, Drake wears his jersey, NBA players start taking notice. Like, and it's getting impossible to deny he was the next big thing. But that's not the most craziest thing that happened that summer for Zion. No. Introducing the matchup of the century, one of the most legendary AU games in the social media era, LaMelo versus Zion. Now these two at 15 and 17 were the faces of high school basketball, at least in terms of popularity. So you can imagine how hectic the game got. The hype got so bad, the arena was overpacked 70 minutes before the game. Police had to block the doors and send crowds of people home. Besides all the kids in attendance, there are also multiple big name colleges, damn near every big sports news outlet, and even multiple NBA players pulling up. You had this dude LeVar claiming him and LaMelo can beat Jordan and LeBron in a 2v2. This dude Zion's coach was holding a damn toddler while he was coaching. Like, everything was just all over the place. Even LeBron himself, the king, La America, the Akron Hammer, was told he couldn't come because of the chaos. Unfreaking acceptable. He should have had his own bulletproof, fireproof, nigger-proof glass box made in the front row 2 months prior to the damn event. Shit, that's just the actual game we're talking about though. In terms of streams, there are over 800,000 people watching. 800,000 people watching the AU game, plus maybe LeBron. Missing a wide open layup is bad, but in front of all those people, damn. Put me on the bench, coach. Sorry, nah. I like to believe I perform better under pressure, you know. Anyways, Zion won and even has some beautiful words to say for Yahoo Sports.
That was the craziest game I've ever played in, man. It was great to play against Melo, that's my guy. I know I'll be seeing him in the league one day.
See him in the league you did, Zion, but keep up with him you did not. Now in his senior year with the commitment hype, everyone is wondering what school this monster was gonna stomp his way to. You had Clemson, Kentucky, Duke, North Carolina, South Carolina, Kansas, a lot of potential schools. No one knew for sure where he was going. But on January 20th, 2018, live streamed on ESPN, Zion committed to the one and only Jarrett McCain University. Somewhere around this time, he also attended the McDonald's All-American game where he battled against Olivia and her monstrous 3 dunks. Zion barely scraped by and got the nail-biting win. Some say this was closer than Levine and Gordon, and I can definitely see where they're coming from. Every single time I rewatch it, I wonder how Olivia lost. Like, if I could just, point and see the little tiny moment she messed up. And sometimes I think just maybe, Zion won because of his name and his followers. Inequality, man, I hate it. Him, RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish, and Trey Jones teamed up at Duke and all got drafted in the top 10 a year later. Truly a wonderful story. Zion became a certified freak and a soul food enthusiast. Cam Reddish went from the most feared to a role player. RJ Barrett paid $17K for... You know what? That's not ball related, so I'm gonna act like it ain't happened. He's doing good in the league right now. And for Trey Jones, well, he's Trey Jones and his brother is Ty Jones. Good brother do it. I feel like Zion is living proof that the mental side of basketball is just as important as the physical side. Cause just imagine he had the mental of a Kobe or a Brittany Griner. He will be a force to be reckoned with. Same goes for Kyle Kuzma-Jenki, bro. My God, bro. Why I had to say that nigga name, bro? Oh, I'm in a bad mood now, bro. Hey, anyways, bro, as I'm finishing this up, Zion recently dropped 22 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals against the Wolves on 60% shooting. And even got into a little scuffle. You feel me? A little highlight from this game is this nice 361 mil dunk. I like that. I like this Zion. So I have medium hopes for him this season, Not too hot, because you can't really read the future when it comes to Zion. Update, he got suspended for team misconduct. As I said, you can't really read the future when it comes to Zion, but from an aspiring freak to a certified one, I'm rooting for you regardless of this situation, man. Hashtag ban Kyle Kuzma from the NBA. Hashtag ban Kyle Kuzma from basketball. Hashtag ban Kyle Kuzma from this earth. Hashtag ban Kyle Kuzma. Hashtag ban Kyle Kuzma. Hashtag ban Kyle Kuzma, man. Have a good day, y'all.